I think, guys, this is just a bit of a heads up for everybody who's been following our Football Manager series. We've obviously got our Newport County series and our Wales series. We had a problem with the Newport County series. One of our main file became corrupt because in the middle of saving after my last episode, something happened to the computer. It kind of crashed in the middle of saving and we lost the file. Now, obviously, with the modern day Football Manager, they get your backup file, so like, alright, and we might have to go back a little bit. As it turns out, we had to go back to the very beginning of the season, before any of the friendly matches had even started, before we'd even made any of our signings, and before any of the players that we got rid of had gone. So my plan was to try and get the team as similar as possible, and take it to the point of the season that we lost it at. And after thinking about it, I just thought, well, there's no point taking it to that and resuming on something completely different, you know, because we couldn't get the exact players that we had. We had a few players like Omar Rowe. Who else did we sign? We ended up getting Josh Vella, and we ended up getting Ben Pearson during the season, you know, like we did last time. So there's quite a few players similar, but then there's like the American guy, the striker we didn't get, and in this particular point, obviously, we learned from a few things during the season, and Futax, we actually got given a good offer for him. We ended up selling Futax, so Futax is gone. A few others, we ended up managing to get Ross Turnbull on a decent contract, so he was a number one keeper. I know Leatheran's a legend, Ross Turnbull is just one step higher, you know, basically thinking, well, we got close to the Premier League. Could we get into the Premier League, this time, could we get a squad that would be better suited for it? But as it went, we didn't get to the Premier League in the season. Obviously, when the next episode comes out, it's going to basically, you're going to have a catch-up episode on Newport County. Wales is fine, though. Everything's fine with Wales. Obviously, we're in the aftermath of the Euro 2016, and the next episode of Wales is going to be when we take our team into the World Cup qualifiers. So, look forward to the Newport County refresher. It's going to refresh, well, not so much a refresher, but more like I can see a catch-up type thing, obviously, because we've had, what I've done, I've simulated an entire season, basically. You'll learn all about it, but I was also saying that the way the episodes are going to be done is going to be a lot different. Each episode is going to be shortened to around about 5 to 10 minutes long. So, you know, a long, drawn-out episode is just going to be too much for some people, and obviously we want to get as many views as we can with this series. So these episodes now, they're going to be 5 to 10 minutes, and in the games we're going to actually do a highlights part. So basically, every time a goal goes in, but basically you're going to see me I'm going to be recording to show you the team that I've picked. It'll only be for a few seconds. I'm going to take you into the game, and every time I score a goal, it'll resume recording. It's a lot like this one guy, I follow someone on YouTube called Hey Georgie. He does a Football Manager series. I've tried to pick up some tips from him. His games are very short because he only shows highlights. He'll bring you up at half-time for a half-time score, and then he'll bring you up on a full-time score. Check out the stats and then move on. And then he goes in depth more with his transfers and stuff like that. He goes quite in depth with his team. With me, I'm going to basically carry on doing it the way I have been outside of the games, but then, like I say, you know, where I don't make you watch me continue through it, I pause the recording and then it moves on. That's basically, it's going to stay like that, but then each episode is going to be 5 to 10 minutes, but hopefully we'll still get 3 to 4 games in each episode still. So that's going to be the same for Wales and Newport County. And then come Football Manager 2015, that's when the series are going to start getting serious. I mean, this, with Newport County and Wales now, it's been a bit of a learning curve, but hopefully, you know, you guys who've been following the series have been enjoying it. I was going to say, if anybody who watches these things on a regular basis opposes any of these changes, you know, feel free to leave a comment. You know, any feedback, you know, which I'm getting from you guys would be helpful. The other thing as well, being the fact that Newport County is going to be very different. Look forward to the it's not so much a refresher. It's going to basically be a catch up of the aftermath of the Corrupt file, basically. Like I say, it was an unfortunate thing. These things happen. So what I'm going to do, I've now got 2 different files now where it's saving on 2 different files. I'm going to save it twice onto the 2. So if one thing it happens on one, I've got the backup, so this can't happen again. So it won't happen again. I'm going to do the same on the Wales. I'm going to have like a backup save for the Wales game as well. So all will be okay. Anyway, guys, I hope you're all enjoying everything that I'm doing at the moment, and the blogs as well. If you're following the blogs, if you think this is a blog, this is actually about Football Manager. Maybe an opportunity for you to jump on the Football Manager bandwagon, possibly. Or I tell you what, if there's anything that any of you guys would actually like me to try, feel free to leave me a suggestion. I'm open to new ideas. So nice one. I'll catch you guys on the next episode. It's going to be the Newport County refresher. Catch up is going to be the next episode of Football Manager that's going to come out. So keep an eye out for that. Cheers, guys. Cheerio for now.